Ouch.
Take 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage. Whee! Into the water with you. You take 7 piercing damage as you are surprised. And combat begins proper. Now, 20 to 15 for initiative. Anybody?
Wait, sorry, 22? I have 20.
20 to 15. 20?
Yep, I have 20.
Is that Fletch?
I got a
Yes,
9.
Fletch is the king of initiative.
Su Lin, where did you get?
9.
9. Abraham, what did you get?
I got a 10.
10. Excellent. Fletch, you go first. The creatures all move rather slowly in this combat. This one has exposed itself. The trident, you can't exactly see where the creature is in here. You see movement, Sulin, but the trident came from under the water, and you can't tell from where. This one has surfaced, and it's this weird frog creature with massive eyes. Very crude-looking, wet tunic on.
5, 10. Do I need to use extra movement to climb this fence right here?
Absolutely not. You can quickly
5,
just hurdle
10,
it.
15, 20, 25. Oh, man. I guess I'll stop here. There for 30? Do I see any of them? Oof. I don't see any of them, it looks like.
You probably do not.
I wonder if I should just straight up drink a healing potion right now.
Oh, that's fine.
You don't see anything from there.
Okay, then I will go ahead and
in front of
dash.
Abraham is just over the rocks. You can't quite get a knife. Can't
Okay,
quite
so I'm
get
gonna-
a beat on him.
I'm gonna take a dash action then.
Excellent. Go for
So,
it.
5.
It would not be
10,
difficult
I
terrain
think.
to move through this lower area of water here. It would just be waiting if you wanted to move there.
Oh, okay, it's
However,
pretty
you
shallow.
would
Yeah,
be
actually,
in the
yeah.
water if you are worried about that danger. So,
Well, actually, I'm more concerned about getting to both people, so I'm gonna cut through the water. I'm gonna go. How do we do diagonals?
it's 5 feet.
Just 5 feet. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There, I did 30. Right here.
Excellent.
Is where I would want to end up. And
you now have eyes on this strange frog man that has just breached the surface of the water, and it seems to be drawing a kind of strange colored bluish grayish shield, and he's reaching for another spear. Abraham, you see the same thing. The creature has launched the trident at you, and he seems to be grabbing at a spear on his back, or a shield on his back.
I can't imagine I could reach him from up top these rocks.
Well, rulers, you are 10 feet away from this creature.
Okay.
But dropping will not give you any damage. It's not 10 feet, so you can simply drop, and you would be in a waiting area of the pool.
Okay, I think
So
I'd
no
probably just
trouble.
want to drop down and.
Well,
Try
I
to
don't
attack him with my
think we
flail
want to fight in the
Beautiful.
water, but
The creature looks with almost. It looks like fear. The eyes don't close at all, and the eyes are enormous. This fishy-looking frog-like head with teeth, and it just. And make your attack roll. It raises its shield and
welcome back, everybody.
tries to defend.
I restarted the stream, so hopefully that fixes stuff.
A 17.
I kept
The,
going in the hopes that my
the shield
local
is not
copy is
raised
still
in time.
recording.
It's trying to grab it off its back.
Streamlabs
The
seemed like it
flail
was still
connects
recording,
right with the
despite
thing's jaw.
both
Go ahead and give me
YouTube
damage.
and
A damage and singular.
that is all you
YouTube
may
and
roll.
Twitch both being stupid
No
about
more.
it. I don't know why my stream keeps dropping. I don't know. This started just recently.
You don't deal 18
Doesn't make any
damage.
sense.
Hold on.
So you just change it to.
My computer's
Yeah,
not
you just change it
busy
to a D8.
with
8,
anything
there we go.
whatsoever. I don't know what its problem is. I think
There we go. 4.
there's a
4
graphics
damage.
driver.
Slot
One
this
damage
thing
on
in
the
the
roll,
jaw, and
Nice.
it is not happy about it. That hurt pretty bad. Su Lin, you don't see the creatures in the water very well. You could attack them with disadvantage, but this creature over here is exposed. If you can get within range of maybe a dart or
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull the spear out of
Yeah.
my arm, and then I'm just gonna run over to be next to Fletch to see what's going on.
You can certainly, if I'm not mistaken, get about there. Yeah. with
Yeah.
your movement. Boop. Beautiful.
So I
And that
dash
was
over
down.
here.
Yes. And you have a better view of this creature. It has a
Stream
gaping
died.
maw full of sharp
So
teeth.
we got here. I
It's
went up to this
standing,
rock to go look at
in
this.
an attack position, trying to defend against the Dragonborn. It seems outclassed, at least by itself. It seems like the
Yeah.
Dragonborn could take him fairly easily. It doesn't seem like super skilled. It doesn't seem to have any impressive strength about him.
Be careful near the water with your heavy armor. She calls out.
Excellent. And it is that creature's turn. He finishes drawing his spear,
so
and this time he's gonna.
we
decide
arrived
to
back at the
stab with
lake.
it. He's gonna make a stab
And I don't remember. I don't know what was going on when the stream
He will
died.
definitely try.
We
and
talked
he
to the
scores
kids.
a
The kids said
beautiful
that
10.
they
It was
didn't
better than
really
his advantage roll.
do anything
The
special
creature
here.
Makes a thrust at
When
you,
we got
you
back,
easily bash it aside.
Fletch
They're
went
not
over here and
trained.
discovered
They're
that there was
trying
like
their
some
best.
old camp stuff, like burned
This
food,
creature
things
is
like
going
that.
to move.
And
Spin
I
speed,
stood here to go get a look at this
5,
rock
10,
that had the fire. I don't know what it was. The fire thing on it.
30. That's kind of
And then these creatures jumped up out of the water to attack us. I got nailed by his
He
fucking
certainly
spear.
could throw that
He's gonna
far.
nail me again.
He's not going to. He's going to.
And I mean, we can go down here. Let's go
And
down
this
here.
one has a. It's under the water. It's actually kind of hard to tell what it is, but it looks like almost a kind of weird fabric. This creature is going to do the same motion. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, but towards Sulin and Fletch.
So
The third one is going to breach the surface here and climb onto this rock. And he has a very primitive-looking longbow. He's going to take
where'd he go?
a shot at Sulin. And he's
From
got
where?
disadvantage.
I can't see him.
Sorry, short bow, not longbow. Dear God.
He's not in line of sight for me.
I believe that would be disadvantage range for a short bow, right?
I don't.
I think it's 60 is short bow range.
Yeah, I can't
Gotcha.
see him.
So he was-
Or maybe it's 90.
He's not in.
You're
double
100
check
feet
for
away
you.
from him, I believe.
Yeah, I think either way. It is 80, 320 is the ranges.
80,
80.
320.
Yep,
He can
80
get a little
for
bit closer
disadvantage.
to take a better
Well, no, there
shot,
was
but I
a,
don't think he gets
During the
any
night, there were these
disadvantage.
two. There's like a
So
a
he does take
weird
disadvantage,
fire elemental spirit
a
thing here and an
sharpened
ice one
stick.
here
It's hardly even an
that were
arrow.
kind of
It lands
arguing
about
and
right here.
back and forth at night. We heard them, and so we came back during the day in case we had to talk with
Fletch
them,
has his long
and we didn't
bow
want to talk with
drawn
them and
ready to
say
go,
something
he's
wrong and
gonna
start a fight.
Take a shot
So we came
at
back
the
the next
one that is
day, but as
surface,
soon as
just
we
to
approached the
check
water
it
and
the
this weird
water.
little camp,
Yet.
Both of these
we're
have
getting
kind of
attacked by
breached the
these
surface.
weird
This
frog
one more so,
creatures.
for sure.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm thankful that they're attacking us and they're not they
This
didn't
one has
attack
the
like
spear and shield.
the
This one has a strange piece of fabric.
the
I'm gonna shoot the fabric one,
kids,
actually.
you know.
Okay.
Let's try that one. I'm a little worried about this fabric. You never know.
I'd
Okay,
say
so-
at best half cover from the water. At best.
If they shove him,
So probably the same bonus as a
if
shield.
they combined
Nice, it's
together and
working out.
shoved
That
him
looks
down
like anyway.
there,
Oh, goodbye. Roll off to the water. Oh, 10.
10. Even without the benefit of the water, you knew the shot
10,
was
15,
off.
20,
Yeah.
25, 30,
It's
35,
you-
40. I'm going to jump in, swim over here, and kick that guy's ass.
Okay.
Would you like to make any movement?
I could move,
Yeah,
cast
actually, I'll go
Bless, and then move.
5. I mean, it won't matter. I can make it to here.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll end my turn right there.
And he's a ranger, right? So
Abraham.
he's got a bow.
You see another one of these creatures approaching you with this fabric in its hands.
Fabric.
And the creature in front of you is hopping back and forth with the
Weird.
spear high in the air, and it's like,
Okay, well, I will continue
So
to attack the one that I had jumped
Okay,
down
here's the
face.
thing about 5th edition. It's all about do more damage than your enemy. So I think if I move 40 up here and then just smoke this thing,
Give him the rock.
just punch, punch, key
21.
punch,
Nice.
and
I
hope.
mean, obviously that hits this poor creature.
Or I could bless.
We
That's
drew first
that's
blood.
the
That he did. That he did.
that's the thing.
That one is an 11.
Oof.
No.
Ow!
You really rock him this time. He falls to a knee. He looks
11
up,
damage?
and you can see fear in
Wow.
this creature's eyes. And
Wow. He better be afraid.
Take
That was
movement.
sick.
Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do?
He maxed out.
Let me check. I don't actually.
This one's got the fabric. I really think I'm
Level
gonna move
one's pretty
here
Yeah, I don't
pretty,
really have anything
and
there.
clamped on.
bless.
Um,
Move here to threaten that guy. I think it's my game
will
plan.
go ahead and move a little bit,
But I only-
knowing that these creatures are a little bit
Okay,
more
they're level
favorable
1.
in the water.
These
I
two are
will
level
try
1.
to. I imagine it's probably
We can move here.
difficult terrain because I'm wading through this section.
Nope.
No. Okay.
It's
well,
not
then
up to
I
your
would.
weight. It's only
He
up to,
could
like,
he could at least move here to get out of the way.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I would try to move closer to my allies.
Are
To
you gonna take the AI?
Good fucking play.
yes.
Good
I'm
play.
Not too worried about it.
Well, if you move away, you're gonna get attack
Creature
opportunity.
refrains from its AI.
Oh.
Whoa.
This one is very much afraid of you.
He
It's,
just bashed its head in and walked away.
yeah.
This is
Okay.
great. So
Oh,
I'm gonna,
that's.
I'm gonna move over here and cast bless. All right. So Lin Cho sees Abraham strike that thing and then run back to the group. I'm gonna move kind of over here, crouch down a little bit, like I'm getting ready to spring,
Mhm.
and I'm going to say, be watchful and vigilant with keen eyes, and I could cast bless.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice. Good cast. Good cast.
And that's my action.
Beautiful. All three of you, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
Blaze.
Yeah.
Blaze. Oh, shit.
Monks with bless, so good.
And finally, bless. Alright. This creature, the one that you rocked earlier, shouts something in a language that you probably don't understand.
I believe I only know two
Um,
languages. So.
I don't think any of you know this language. I'm just gonna assume. It shouts something, and then everybody else shakes in their boots. They immediately begin swimming back. This one rushes a little bit, the one that you rocked, and it shakes, and it just ducks its head really quickly and then runs back into the water. They move deep into the water, and they try to flee from you. All of them.
I'm not chasing them.
Fletch.
Oh,
This one jumps in.
Were they? Was this a human
Careful.
camp? Was this a their
Let's search for
frog
them
people
at
camp?
Other rock.
Um,
And he would want to start 10 or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and start working his way, and then make a perception check to see if any of them have stopped and ducked down a little bit and waiting to ambush them as they approach.
You can see the movement. They are too far down.
they're gonna be like
to be able
deep
to
in there.
effectively attack you through melee. And roll a perception check.
They were throwing spears at me from down there, man.
Perception check. I think it's working now.
I mean, they could also do crazy
come
stuff like move up, throw a
sometimes
spear, and then
work?
move back down. Like I don't want
So
to. I don't want to
confused.
fight these things in the water.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. Actually, I don't. I don't actually know why it worked that time. I lied.
10 was fine.
Anyway.
Are you dragging the dice? You have to drag the dice out of the box.
Yeah,
So when
that's
what you're
actually
doing,
what I thought it was. But
what you're doing when you click the dice is putting it in a dice tray, quote unquote, and then you drag it out of the thing and you throw it.
weird. Okay.
You don't click it again. I know it's a little weird. Seeing down in the water, you can kind of see barely. They've thrown their weapons down. They don't want to be fighting anymore. Those of them that can
Okay,
move
good.
close enough to each other are huddling each other. They're terrified. Um,
Hmm.
Huh.
Fishmen have lost will to fight.
Well, they're clearly not. They've clearly come to this pond from somewhere else. They weren't originally here. So I'm not sure what has caused them to come.
Is that their camp or the camp of travelers?
there is Avalonian footprints all over here. The woodwork, the stonework, even casks of food, some of which have been broken into. But there are signs of intelligent life that have made a home here. You imagine that those signs of life can be attributed to these creatures under the water.
Okay, so they just moved in.
Kind of what I was figuring.
So these creatures must have just moved to the pond.
It looks like, yeah. I'm not sure from where though. They seem like they're mostly amphibious, and this is a pond out in the middle of farmland, so.
Seems like a very pleasant place to me. Maybe it does to them as
Would
well.
you guys, would you like to continue combat?
No, thank you. If they're not engaging.
Yeah, they're out.
Yeah.
Excellent. The creatures all continue swimming and kind of huddling. They try to hide behind the rock.
As we like circle around, they're like,
They're trying to stay out of sight.
okay, I want to go back here. Actually, I'd
It
like to
is
wait.
still only mid-morning. Would you like to wait until the afternoon for these elementals to appear?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
when the fireworks they're supposed to start, I guess.
Yeah, I would just want to come out on the ice one real quick and just look for any sort of signs that an elemental was here.
That was also what I would like to do.
Absolutely none. There
None
is
at
no
all.
evidence
Weird.
of anything here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured would happen. No signs of creatures. Strange. And yeah, he'd go up here. I think we must wait till nightfall.
You said that there was casks of food broken into up here.
Yeah, it seems like they've been broken open with crude implements and ransacked a little bit.
I try to find any that's left, like little pieces of food that
yeah, plenty.
I put it on like a tray or like a piece of wood. And I'm going to come out and set it by the edge of the water.
The creatures are far too afraid of you to approach with you standing there, you imagine.
Yeah, actually, I'll go ahead and put it out on this rock, I suppose.
This one?
Out there, yeah.
You do. You set it down, you set it on like a little diving board.
And what I would like to do is I want to try to do like an interpretive dance of friendship, like a little martial arts kind of flowy kata thing to try to invite them to take the food and that we don't want to fight them.
Got it. Do a performance check for me.
I will try. Does bless count?
Sure. Yeah, bless counts for everything. Bless goes on. It's bless.
Yeah, ability checks.
Oh, dude, yes.
Doesn't matter. You.
Yeah! Interpretive dance, bitches. OP.
You're as solid as stone.
That is great.
You are. Mwah.
That's almost better than like a combat crit,
One with
right?
And it is a riveting performance. Sadly, the creatures are only more terrified of you now because some of them do not understand their feelings towards the strange human woman that has begun dancing on the rock. They do not know if they are afraid or intrigued.
Hopefully, they're at least at one notch toward not wanting to fight. I don't know. I did the thing, tried to convince them that whatever I was doing was a token of friendship, and then I back away.
All right.
If they see one act of kindness from a human or a humanoid, maybe they will attribute that to others and be less inclined to hurt the nearby farmers or the children should they come.
We have half an hour left, and the elementals will show up around the evening. Would you like to wait that long?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to move the sun because I am God here. Mwahaha.
Long as it's not a
And-
black hole.
Where would you guys like to hide? Place yourselves in the places you would like to be to watch these creatures appear. And then give me stealth checks.
Like back up here, do you think?
Sure.
Me.
I can't see where Fletch went. I'd like us to all kind of be at the same.
Fletch is here.
Yeah,
Sulin
Fletch is up on
here,
this
and
rock over here.
currently Abraham is still on the water.
Yeah. well,
Yeah, over on this rock, I was trying to get into a range where I could shoot both of them. I can definitely shoot the first one, the other one's about 20 feet beyond my range, so unless we wanted to hide out of the camp more over here, I'd only be able to hit one of them.
As you wait, you notice something strange. The entities arrive together from the south. They are
What?
communicating to each other in their weird.
Which way south?
From this distance, you can't quite hear them.
Where's my compass?
But they walk up together. They walk across the water as if nothing was happening. They just wade through the water, even the fire one. They float across the water to the bridge. They start shoving each other. One of them throws the other into the water, and it flies out as if it were unaffected by gravity, and it climbs back onto the thing. They tumble a little bit.
It's the
until
fucking kids,
all at
man.
once, they just teleport to their positions, their normal fighting positions. And then they start doing their screaming at each other.
What is going
throwing
on?
things. Make a perception check. Sulin with advantage.
Okay. Okay, got a 21.
Sulin, you don't need to roll again. You got it.
Okay.
This one, it's no longer moving in a blocky fashion. The blocky movements are completely gone. It moves with all of the grace and controlled energy of one of your masters at the monastery. It is flowing
What?
like water.
It's like memory.
It's
It's
the
like
same
a
creature from before, the same icy kind of block creature. And it
it's some sort of echoey.
pokes up on the rock, and it is moving with grace,
Weird.
holding poses that you recognize. It's doing like a martial arts form.
This. Is there anybody even near me?
Abraham is here, Fletch is here, and Sulin is here. Your
Um,
formation quickly broke.
Yeah. Where would you be, Abraham? Is that where you would want to be?
Well,
on that
I
rock?
kind of thought we were going to be all together. So that's where I thought we were all going to be, was over by that rock. But I would have probably moved with the group, probably honestly with you, knowing that Fletch would be more of a ranged person.
That's kind of what I was
would be
thinking.
closer.
So I would whisper to Abraham, it's moving with forms that I recognize. I think these creatures are dreams or something from our memories.
I almost think these are manifestations of something from the boys.
Or an
because
echo.
Yeah.
It cannot be from the boys. Even the boys could not know my master's form.
But why you specifically?
You guys duck as a fireball flies over your head and lands somewhere in the water, and the ice entity says, "Hey, no fair! Cheating! We didn't start yet!" And the fire entity shouts back, "Sucker punch! Surprise attack!"
Yeah, I think you're right, Abraham. That's definitely of the boy. I'm going to try to speak to them.
I will follow you.
I move forward.
I would also probably be somewhat close to Sulin.
And I say in, I mean, I can't, I say in primordial.
Good. As soon as you open your mouth and make noise, the ice entity turns around and shouts, "Oh no! Back! Run, people!" And they both just start booking it. They start shouting, "Mom! Mom!" And they vanish. They start running off to the side. You guys can try and stop them if you want to try and fight them.
You're echoey.
Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me, sorry.
Okay.
You guys can try to fight them if you want to try.
If they're running away peacefully, then...
Yeah, they don't seem very threatening.
They get off just out of eyesight, and you hear the shouting start again.
I guess follow them?
Let's follow.
Yeah.
Let's follow them
Excellent.
back to the
We're not
south.
going to go to a new board. I don't really care to go to a new board. You walk into the forest and you don't see the creatures. You actually hear what's happening. You hear fighting, and it's coming from somewhere in this location, but no matter how long you follow the sound, you can't.
What?
Until
What?
very shortly, as if by magic, they are back, and you can hear them shouting on the rocks again.
Oh my god, that's annoying. The bounty is to try to stop... Should we try this again? And when they try to flee to the south, I will try to engage the ice one.
So you can speak to them, or at least they reacted to you speaking to them. I could
heard
wait
the combat.
for...
Sulin, you show up, and you are attacked. Both creatures appear at the same time. One of them shouts, "Watch out for the water!" And in its hand, in the fire one's hand, you see a brilliant shield and what seems to be a...
What is going on?
One moment. It seems to be a blunt object, like a big flail, maybe. And Sulin, you take an advantage attack from this creature.
Fuck me! Stop hitting me!
I don't think it hits, even with that advantaged attack. It's
You and your
not a
hidden
very
DM dice.
big hit. It's a +4. Do you get hit on a 13?
Nope.
The flail comes out of nowhere, and you're surprised, but